Hi guys, this video is to show you how to draw the side table that we're making in the workshop. So once you've opened Fusion, we need to create Sketch. We're going to draw from our top view and we're going to start drawing our circle for the top of our table. So select the circle, click, move out, and it says specify diameter. The diameter of our table, 270 millimeters. Hit enter. Click E on your keyboard to extrude, which means to make it 3D. You can drag the arrow up, or you can just type in the number there, 19, because that matches the thickness of our timber. Enter. That's the top basically done. We'll come back to it later. So we're going to go back to Sketch, tell it we're going to draw from the front view. Just going to zoom out so I can draw underneath. Zoom out, zoom in. And we're going to start drawing our cross beams. So click, I'm moved out, and the length of our cross beam is 220 mil. Looks about right. Tab, 80 mil. Enter. E for extrude. I'm going to spin my little widget here just so I can see that blue arrow, and I'm going to drag that out. Thickness of our timber, 19 mil. Enter. Back to my home view. You can see what I've got there so far. Front view, there we go. So now I'm going to start drawing in our joinery on here. So Sketch, I'm going to draw on this face here, and from the corner straight up 80 and across 25 mil. It's going to go 25 mil into our legs. Enter. Up 25 as well. Enter. And from the top down, oops, that one's 25. Tab, 25. Enter. And I'm going to select that one, hit Shift on my keyboard, hit that one, click E on my keyboard, spin my drawing, and I'm going to extrude that off. Enter. Do the same on the other side. Sketch on this face here with my rectangle tool. 25, tab 80, enter. 25, tab 25, enter. 25, tab 25, enter. Click, hold Shift, click, click E, and I'm moving that around so I can drag the arrows back. When it's red, it means it's going to delete it. Bang. Front view, almost done. Got to do a halving lap in the middle now. So I'm going to go to Sketch on this face here. Now I'm going to go to Create. I'm going to look at my rectangle option, and there's one here for center rectangle. I'm going to grab that one. Now if I hover along this line, I get an endpoint, which is that square. Then the cross tells me I'm on the line. When I get one that has a triangle, I'm in the dead center. I'm going to click, and as I draw out now, you can see it's drawing a rectangle out from the center. Okay, so the width of this has to match the width of my timber, 19, whoops. Tab, and the height, well, it's 80. I know we went 40 up, but it's just because we're drawing this, we're going to delete half of it. 80, enter. Okay, now if I hit T on my keyboard for trim, I can delete lines. Now when they turn red, it shows me what it's going to delete if I click it. So check in, yep, that's the one, done. I'm going to hit Escape on my keyboard to turn off the trim tool, and then I'm going to select that shape, click E, spin my screen, move it back, enter. Almost done. Now on our tendons here, we know we came in 4.5 mil and went straight down, so I'm going to go Sketch, this face here, line, 4.5 mil, tab 30, enter. I'm going to do another one so I can just extrude them both at the same time. 4.5, tab 30, enter. And now I can select both at the same time by hitting Shift, click E on your keyboard, and we're going to drag that back to 25 mil. So if you can land right on 25, go for it, hit enter. If not, type in -25 there, click enter. Starting to look like our project now. Same on this end. .5, tab 30, enter, rectangle again, 4.5, tab 30, enter, click to select it, hold shift, click the next one, click E to extrude, drag it back in the direction you want. So see I've gone too far, in here I can just go -25, enter. And there's our tenons. Cool. We do have to draw another one of those, but we can copy paste. So just click on one face of it, then right click, move copy. Over here in this box, we don't want just the face, we want the whole body. We need to select the whole body, and the move type, we will do a translate, which means to slide. We want to create a copy. And now I can grab that arrow and move the copy out. Click OK, and I need to spin it a couple of ways. So I'm going to right click on it, move copy again, the whole body, that body, I want to rotate it, and the axis. Now I'm going to just spin this a little so I can see. I want to spin it around that way, and you get this little circle pop up. You can click and spin it, and you can try and land right on 90 or type it in, click enter. And now I need to flip it as well. So go again, move copy, faces, nope, I want the whole body. And move type, rotate, yep, axes. This time I want to spin it around, axes, hang on, select this one. There we go. 180 degrees, enter. Now I want to put them both together. Right click, move copy, the body, the whole thing. I've got two selections here, hang on. There we go, edit selected that individual line as well. This time the move type is point to point. So I'm going to grab that point there and tell it that when it's together, that point there is going to line up with, I think, that one there. And we should get a preview. You can spin it just to check. Yep, that's how it'll look. And click OK. Done. Alrighty. Next step are our legs. Create tool. I'm going to draw it from the front view. It's going to zoom out and draw it down here somewhere. Here we go. And we want our thickness there to be 50 mil and our height there to be 500. We might actually make that, because I actually want the finish height of the table to be approximately 500. So if we take off the height of the top, which was 19, we're down to about 481. And then there's another shadow gap that's going to be there. Let's go 460. Enter. E for extrude. There it is. And I can drag that out. Now we've laminated two bits of timber together in the workshop that were both 19. So 19 plus 19, you're going to get 38. Enter. That's the leg. The only thing we've got to draw on here now is our mortise, which is a square hole that tenon slides into. And I'll show you how to do that. Alright, I've zoomed in here a little. I'm going to go sketch on this face here, zoom in right in, and I'm going to start doing a little bit of construction. So I'm going to go from here, I'm going to come down, I'm going to go across 4.5 mil, oops, not 45, 4.5 mil, tab 10 mil, enter. And from this corner here, actually I might go from here, that makes more sense, a bit easier. 4.5 mil that way and 10 mil that way. Alright, now my next rectangle is going to start from here, go to there, we're going to come down. You can see it kind of snaps to there, it's called inferring. And you're saying come down in line with that, and we're going to go, it's the 29 across, tab, and we're going to go 30 down. Enter. I can select that. Oop, I've made a mistake, sorry. Let's do a different way, sorry guys. Okay, let's go line. We're going to find the center, there we go. Now I'm going to come down 10 mil, enter, and I'm going to go across with my line from there across half the thickness of the tenon, where the tenon is 10 mil, so that becomes 5, enter. And from that point there, I'm drawing a rectangle down here that is going to be 10 mil wide, tab 30 mil long, enter. That's better. So I'm going to grab that rectangle now and hit E for extrude. And I'm going to extrude back into the piece the depth of the tenon, which was 25 mil. So minus 25 mil, enter. There it is. We can now draw a curve on the back of here because we're going to plane that down. Sketch from the top view. And I'm going to draw a line back here, 5 mil. Line, 5 mil. These are just for construction purposes. Create arc. And we will go 3-point arc from here to the midpoint to there. I'm going to click T on my keyboard and get rid of the part I don't want. Undo. Missed it. Create arc. 3-point arc. Okay, so click on your first point, your last point, and then your midpoint. That's what we want. Escape. I'm going to zoom in, select that shape, hold shift, select that shape, click E, spin my screen, zoom out, grab that arrow, delete it all the way off. Okay, and that's the shape of our leg. Now we've got to draw another 3 of those, and yep, we can just copy it. Move copy, the whole body, that body, move type, we'll do a translate. We're going to create a copy. I'm going to drag him out that side. Might even try and do a rotate now. My axes, and I'll try and spin him around that one to 180 degrees. Click OK. Going to move him again. Move copy, the whole body, that one. Move type, I'll slide him, I'll create a copy at the same time, it's getting in the way. I'm going to move him back this way, and now I'm going to move him back this way, and now I'm going to spin him around that axis, 90 degrees that way. Okay, and one more. Move copy, the whole body, translate, I'm going to slide him out, oopsies, create copy. Now I'm going to slide him that way, which means translate, and now I'm going to spin him around that axis, nope, that axis, It's a bit trippy. Done. And I'm going to click OK. Zoom out to see everything, and now we're ready to put it together. So I'm just going to turn this off for a sec. So the circle, I'm going to come into my bodies folder and just turn him off. And then start moving my legs in. Okay. So click on the leg, move copy, move the whole body from point to point. My origin point, this point here, is going to line up with this point here. Cancel. What did I do wrong? Move copy, body, select the body, that one there, that's what I missed out on. Point to point. Now I can select my origin. I'm going to spin them around to get that point again. That point there. And my target point. And spin my drawing back around that way. Should line up with that point there. Yep, that's exactly what I want. I do want that gap there. It's going to create like a little shadow edge. Click OK. Alright, 3 more times. Move copy, bodies, this one, point to point, my origin point, that corner there, target point, where's that going to line up with? Should be that point there. Yep. Okay, click OK. Let's move this one in. Move copy, bodies, that one, point to point, origin point, that one, and the target point, that one. Yep, looks good. Last one, right click, move copy, bodies, that one, move type point to point, origin point, that one, where's that going to end up at, the target point, over there. Click OK. Alright, that's our legs together. I'm going to turn the top back on. And this is the tricky bit. Move copy. We might have to do this another day, but we'll see. Bodies, the top, origin point. Yeah, I was hoping it would let me pick a center point. Cancel. Yeah, I think we'll do this another way another day, guys. We'll put that tabletop on. Because how we're going to connect this in the workshop, we're actually going to put some dowel joints in here. So once we draw our dowel points, another lesson, and then the dowel points in the top, we'll be able to connect that much easier. Okay, for now that's looking really good. We may as well put an appearance on it while it's here. So appearance starts with A, so click A on your keyboard. And in your library, we should be able to go down to a wood folder and grab out a pine and drag that over each piece. Close. And he's almost there. Now we've just got to position that tabletop on it, but you can see what your table's going to look like. Alright, save that. And we'll come back to another lesson to finish it off.